Tom Brady and the Buccaneers are struggling this year, finding themselves at just 3-3 after 6 games. Frustrations reached a boiling point in a humiliating loss in Pittsburgh to the pathetic Steelers. So what exactly is going on in Tampa Bay? Well, the 7-time Super Bowl champion pulling the strings under center seems to be getting the bulk of the criticism these days. You know, the guy who just led the league in yards and touchdown passes a year ago. So let's dig a bit deeper into these assertions. The Buccaneers are averaging 67 rushing yards per game currently, which is dead last in the NFL. To put that number in perspective, the Giants and Eagles, who are both 11-1 between them, average over 160 yards per game each. The Bucs also are averaging just 3.1 yards per rush attempt, which is also good for dead last. To put that number in perspective, there's only one other team in the league currently averaging under 3.5 yards per attempt, and that is the Rams. We also have Tom Brady currently number 1 in the NFL in average release time, meaning from snap to release, no one throws it quicker than him, which is factoring in on the whole no one getting open thing. He led the league last year in air yardage, but there's simply no time for these plays to materialize now behind a makeshift offensive line which is missing 3 starters. Thus, they can't pass block long enough to let any wide receivers open up down the field, and they are the worst, literally the absolute worst running team in the league, allowing opposing teams to devote more defensive personnel into coverage. So with no time to throw the ball to wide receivers being covered by extra defenders, it's no wonder Brady is struggling. But let's take a closer look at those struggles. Through 6 games this season, Brady is 5th in yards per game, 5th in completion percentage, and 7th in quarterback rating, ahead of players like Lamar Jackson and Justin Herbert. And according to PFF grades, Tom Brady is currently graded as the 5th best passer in the NFL. Needless to say, if you are crawling out of your tiny little troll hole onto some social media platform, or even worse, some large stage in the national spotlight, and criticizing Tom Brady for the current Buccaneers struggles, you are the real problem here. Take a look in the mirror and make resolutions with that.